Them the ones I like. Like ain't too big. You know what I'm saying?
Big bone then. Big bone. I hit my little boy.
Me.
That's it.
Shalom. First off, give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the Rule Well Teach Well. Salutations to our Akim, spiritual is truth, and our honesty and sincerity across the four corners of earth. To y'all, we want to say shalom. Alright, so hey, Lord willing, this will be an edifying camp. So at first, I want to start off with with this being, Pride Month coming to a close. Alright, hey, even though this month coming to a close, it still ain't gonna stop y'all from being wicked as hell. So since y'all gonna still be wicked, that means the Lord gonna continue to bring, righteous judgment upon y'all, man. Alright? Because you people, man, hey, they call it Pride Month for a reason, man, because y'all got pride demons on y'all, man. Y'all want to be completely against the ordinance of what the Heavenly Father have set up. So let's start off with this pride for all close for destruction.
That's in Proverbs, right?
Yeah, Proverbs 16, 18.
Yeah, man.
I'm done. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Pride goeth for destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So, however, whatever spirit that the Lord allow y'all to be deceived by, y'all, hey man, y'all gonna realize that that spirit was wicked, man. All right, when the destruction comes, all right, because the Lord gonna wipe that pride off you people's face, man. Mainly you women, man. All right, y'all in all kinds of matters of wickedness, man. All right.
Yep, verse 18 again. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, and a haughty spirit before a fall, man. All right, women, they got a real haughty spirit on them, man. All right, you can't tell them nothing, man. All right, they walk with stretch.
I'm about to grab it.
So hey, man, the scripts, man, don't lie, man.
Yep.
And that's why we say, man, the scripts is the ultimate red pill, man. They put you on the ultimate game, man.
That's right.
They tell you exactly how these women are, man. How they treat their kids, how they are towards their husband. All right, so you really want true game, man. You need to get into the scripts, man. All right, bro, you go ahead.
Yep, this is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. I want to get that in the NLT as well.
So that's basically summarizing or symbolizing a woman strutting, man, showing her goods, man. Walking with twinkling feet, walking light on their feet. They had the heels on.
Remember the thought walk?
Yeah, the one-time eyes. They got the little umbrellas on. Out here just looking for a man to seduce with their body parts, man. All right, that's all what these modern day women are, man. All right, the Lord said that your wives shall be harlots in the streets, man. All right, so hey, man, a lot of these women are wicked. And that's mainly what sparked me to speak about this, man. Apostle to our video going in that most of these women are wicked as hell, man. They bisexual, then they got a new thing called trisexual, man. All right, so they just coming up with all kind of shit, man. All right, let's get that Romans 1 too, man. All right.
I got one I just thought of too.
Yeah, I want to get this one of the translations too.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to get this. It don't give a lot in the NLT. It tries to flip it, but Isaiah 3 and 16 in the CSB. Y'all know what translation that is? CSB.
I never heard of it.
It's in the little line of. It says the Lord also says, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, walking with heads held high and seductive eyes, prancing along, jingling their ankle bracelets. So that gives a little more insight, and hey, like the scriptures say, hey, there's no new thing under the sun. The same way that they were moving back then, they're moving now, but now it's in this, it's on full display because the serpent has given them liberty to, pretty much not be be subject unto their husband, not being under rule of their husband. So now they have freedom to go out and do whatever, whenever. You know, hey, even King Solomon said, 1 man out of 1,000 have I found to be righteous, but speaking about 1 woman of 1,000, he didn't find one. You know, so it mean, hey, these women have always been wanted to do this, but we had laws in place that would put their ass to death, or or have them put out if they got out of line. All right, this is the time now where the scriptures say the Lord created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall surpass a man, and now they have the liberty and freedom, and you as a man, you get ostracized if you say something about their behavior. They'll tell you, oh, you hate women, or you hate your mama, When no, we just hate wickedness, man. And right now, our women are utterly out of order,
I got 2 pieces.
Yeah.
I got one for when you said women saying they trisexual. Hey, that's my first time hearing that shit. This Sirach 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Wow.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman, so let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So basically, man, y'all women, which y'all already getting jacked up, man, it's getting more prevalent. It's gonna get worse. All right, loving many wax cold. So it's only gonna get worse from here on out. All right, women, hey, men doing walk up, throwing their brains out. All right, so hey, man, so that's the portion of a sinner coming upon them, man. All right, so you want to sin and be wicked, then hey, man, you worthy of judgment.
Yep.
All right, so it don't matter. The Lord didn't say, oh, according to what particular sin, this the kind of judgment you're gonna have. It's free game on you women, man. All right, it's even if just being adulterous, man, your ass can get taken out any kind of way.
Yeah, and that's the spirit, because the Elder Apostle Zahar did a video the other day going into this a breakdown of this video of this chick from Jonelle Monet, and she a straight fucking demon, and how all these women in the comment boards was pretty much giving this woman cheers, man. Saying she's inspirational, it's beautiful. And I haven't watched the video yet. I don't want to watch it. I just know it's some debaucherous bullshit. But hey, the spirit was on Elder Apostle Hart, said, hey, most of our women are straight up harlots, man. Hey, they weren't virgins when we got with them. All these women, we need, hey, that's why the scriptures say, we seek a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because everything about our life is fucked up right now outside of this truth, man. And one of the main problems is that damn woman, man. All right, but this was a major lesson going all the way back to the garden of what happens when you listen to somebody that was put under you. The woman was made subject unto her man, but hey, Adam was deceived by his woman, and the woman was beguiled by the serpent, and therefore we failed, man. The scriptures say of the woman came in the beginning of sin, and through her we all died, So hey, this was a major lesson going back to, since we were pretty much put on the earth, man. Once the Lord started dealing with us, all right, hey, hey, now we getting it right, man. Now it's not expedient to follow after a damn woman. That simp spirit is diminishing in the earth. Yeah, there's still simps around, but they're gonna get put down. Hey, as brothers usually say, man, hey, they're gonna be one of the first batches of niggas that's gonna die when Jacob's trouble comes, trying to jump in front of a damn whole troop of fucking modern day Roman centurions and getting that damn shit's blasted, man. All right, that's what's coming, man. Hey, brother, like brother said, the way these women are dressing now, they're not gonna want to do that in that day, because they're gonna be getting snatched up. It's gonna be a curse to be a beautiful woman in that day, and we ain't gonna feel bad for them. All right, we're gonna be in that Isaiah 9 spirit, man.
They gonna be in that.
Ezekiel 9, it's like it.
Them silks gonna be in that spirit of that Bruno Mars spirit, the ultimate silk song.
Yeah.
Or I catch a grenade for you, jump in front of a train for you. That's exactly how niggas gonna be.
Right.
When them troops come in, niggas gonna be on Captain Save-A-Ho mode.
Yeah.
And then when they see them troops ain't playing with their ass, then they gonna be like, oh nah, you got it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna have no choice, man. All right, it's good to say that a wicked man understandeth not judgment, so along with you women too. Y'all don't understand judgment, the whole Jackie O thing. All right, y'all ain't in fear of that, man. All right, these women get jacked up, y'all like, oh, she gone so soon, she was so pretty, this and that. Man, the Lord is not a respecter of person. He don't give a damn how you do, man. You don't care how fat your ass is, man. Your ass gonna get judged, your ass getting judged.
This Sirach 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, the plague of the mind, man, being a reprobate, being a bug out. That's the worst way to go out in this world. All right, being bugged out, then you become homeless on the streets. People look at you as an insane man. All right, a wild man. All right, you know, that's one of the worst situations you can be here on this earth. All right, and what the last part said, but
Give me any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
give me any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. All right, so hey man, that shows you that the wickedness of a woman is the worst wickedness of them all. Because women, hey, they don't have no censorship when it come to wickedness. All right, anything that comes to the woman's mind, she think it's her own thought and she play it out. All right, adultery come in her mind and she play it out, man. All right, just because she so-called feel like it, man. All right, man, these demons having a field day in these women's minds, man. All right, and that's going into brother, you got Romans 1?
Yeah.
All right, that's going in Romans 1, man. You know, the Lord gave the wicked Israelites over to their vile affections, but mainly the woman, because the woman outnumbered the man. So it's like whatever the portion that was given to whatever would befall on a man, it like hit the woman 10 times harder. Like what the brother quoted the script that say that through the woman, you know, sin came into the world and we all died, and we all, you know, well, acceptable to death, man.
Yes, you have.
All right, because these women, man, hey, man, they really, you know, do a workload of wickedness here on the earth right now, and it's out of control, man. All right,
Yeah,
so
that
we need a reset in that in itself, amongst many things. These women got to get back in order.
It's Romans chapter 1, verse 24. It says,
On the part where it say, I give you up to your own God.
yeah. Verse 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Yep, so the Lord gave the people up to their own vile affection and said that the woman gave up her natural use. All right, basically they not, you know, it falls into a spiritual aspect, like their mindset ain't on having families or nothing, raising kids. You know, they want to sleep with women, you know, be lesbians. They want to change they state from being a woman and turn and have a sex and be a man. All right, but now they so bugged out, they want to revert from being, you know, having that sex change and being a dude. I seen one video. It was this woman, you know, but you could tell she had a transition, as they call it, and she's sitting there trying to teach about I forgot what she was trying to say about what was single mother households. Like this shit this is a place of confusion. You got a woman that want to be a dude, but she teaching about the downfall of the households. Like she the main example of it.
Right.
You know, big ass confusion.
I got the next verse and then I want to get both of them in the NLT.
Look up vow, the definition of vow.
Yeah, I got the next verse and I want to get them both in the NLT. This verse 27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet.
So yeah, so even the man turning from the use of the woman, not desiring to sleep with women. All right, if men do it, it's only for overshadow the fact that they on the DL, man. So you got a lot of sodomy going on, man. All right, that's why this place is known as modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man. This that them old wicked civilizations back here again through the spirit, man. All right, they in the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the spirit of Egypt again. All right, the spirit of Rome. All right, this is the second leg of the Roman Empire. All right.
Yeah, this Romans 1 and 26 and 27 in the NLT. That is why the Most High abandoned them to their shameful desires. Even the woman turned against their natural way to have sex, and instead indulged in sex with each other. Yep. Then it says, and the men, instead of having normal sexual relations with women, burn with lust for each other. Men did shameful things with other men, and as a result of this sin, they suffered within themselves the penalty they deserved.
Yeah, so not only is they spreading around STDs. All right, they getting burnt, getting the clap on, clap off. But they also gonna feel that fire for that fervent heat, them ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, so that's gonna be the ultimate judgment that's gonna come down on you people that's in that spirit, man. But the Lord forsaking y'all and gave y'all up to that spirit, man. All right, that's really why y'all really through the spirit, y'all mad and don't want to claim to be or have no dealings to be righteous. Because through the spirit, y'all know that the Most High have forsaken y'all. If you're an Israelite in that spirit, or y'all already know that y'all been forsaken, man. The Lord, man, have no dealings with y'all. He's super far from y'all, man. All right, he turned away from the nation of Israel as a whole, but he's super far away from y'all that's in that spirit, man. Yep. That's why he gonna allow your ass to be judged in these last days. All kind of things gonna happen. You gonna be in FEMA camps, or your ass gonna get shot up, turned to Swiss cheese. All kind of things, man. The Lord got so many ways to punish you people. All right, but we try to tell you people to turn back from that, because even in that, you in that spirit, you can still repent from it. All right, but hey, man. You know, but hey, y'all playing a dangerous game. All right.
Yeah, I got I brought up vow in Romans 1, and the Greek word
8:19,
atomia, and it means dishonor, ignominy, disgrace. And I looked up that word, ignominy, and it means a public shame or disgrace of little worth or value.
Yeah. So that show you that we in the end in itself, because the people are devalued here, man. All right, they devalue themselves by turning in their spirit, being a transformer. You know, the women and men, they devaluing themselves, man. All right, that's why I say they like meat puppets, man. They just here, you know, the scriptures refer to them as being in a dead state, man. All right, so it's no life within them, man. They of no use, man. All right, they just here to be fueled to that fire, man. All right. So hey, you know, it's wicked, you know, displeasing. All right, you know, and that's why, you know, y'all made a shame on the earth right now. Y'all saying trying to get all these rights, right? Trying to be pushed all in the media, or y'all get mad because it don't have enough diversity in these movies and video games and stuff. Y'all want all that, man. All right, but what y'all not looking at, hey, in reality, you know, you can have all that on social media, but in reality, man, hey, they the laughing stock of the earth, man. In all reality, all right, everybody know that shit is off and wicked, man. All right, now they trying to push it on the kids, but hey, man, hey, even the other nations in these other countries, they gonna be glad when this place get taken out. All right, you can even have some heathens. They gonna be here in the midst of Babylon getting destroyed, and they still gonna be happy if they see you people, all right, of the alphabet groups. When they see y'all get taken out, mainly these redneck hillbilly E's too, man. You know, because this is the Bible Belt, man. They gonna be glad. They gonna be the main ones having fun and torturing your ass. All right, so everybody gonna be happy. Well, not everybody, but you know, a lot of people that hate this wickedness, they ain't gonna feel bad what's coming upon this place or upon the people.
Oh yeah, it was some news that came out, man. Speaking about, you know, vow, I want to say it was like in between ages like 8 and like 13 or 14, and there was like 4 or 5 fucking transformers in there, and they found fucking drugs, they found sex toys, and they had the kids penned up in this little fucking area. And the police, they questioned the people before, and they denied, saying there wasn't no children in there. But then they busted up in there, and they found them kids, man. You know, so ain't no telling what type of crazy shit they was in there doing, man. You know, got these motherfuckers teaching at kids' schools and stuff. You know, hey, these people got to be. We can't keep experiencing this shit, man. This shit is vexing. All right, just like Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. You know, we're in that same lot. Pissed off, upset. You know, you can't even go scroll through social media without seeing some bullshit, man. You know, so we got to get up out of here, man. Got to.
What's that Romans 1? That was. I'd say he got a piece of.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, just going back to.
Edition, rest of 15.
Oh, slot.
going back to what we were speaking on, this is Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the law was slacked, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And that goes back to, you know, these women have pretty much always been in this spirit, but back then the law was established. You know, if you caught a woman in the act of adultery, her and that man is supposed to, you know, get put to death, right? But now, you know, you see things, and you know, you have those so-called honor, you know, I forgot what they call it, Romeo Juliet, some type of law, but that protects them. But for the most part, if a dude found out that, you know, his woman was getting popped by another man, you know, he killed a dude. First of all, he's supposed to, you know, both of them supposed to die. But if he killed a dude, then he'll go to jail, and she'll go out scot-free, even though she was the one committing adultery. You know, so that's wrong judgment proceeding, man. You know, these women, they're not getting held accountable for their actions. Not even in Esau's law, man. You know, so hey, that's why you see this shit on the level that it is now. You know, all on TikTok. Now they have a platform to fucking display their wickedness. Hey, even on YouTube, even on social media and stuff, we can talk about the shit that they're doing, and we'll get our videos taken down. But they can have their shit up talking about, you know, they pussy pink and they booty hole brown, man. That's okay. That there's nothing wrong with that. But we gotta click a little button to say this video is not for children. You say they gotta put that button? No. Kids can probably access. There's no nothing you can switch off on TikTok that filters, you know, shit like that. All that shit is just on social media, man. But hey, but the truth gets demonized, showing you that wrong judgment is proceeding, man. The law is slack here, man.
And also, you know, they cover up the faces of the judges thereof. So, you know, the righteous judge is not here on the earth, starting with our Lord Yahweh Shah, to bring the right judgment. All right. You know, so this place don't, you know, want to be completely lawless, man. All right, when it comes to being wicked, man. Yep. All right, but if you be righteous, man, it's wrong to be righteous. All right, it's wrong to govern according to the law of the scriptures, man. Your ass get put in jail, man. Yep. And you enact certain laws in this world. Yep. You know?
Yeah, and the scripture say he that departed from iniquity maketh himself a prey, roughly paraphrasing. So we get demonized because we not with all this shit, man. You know, we ain't like them niggas in the world be like, oh, I don't care if he gay, as long as he don't do come you know niggas like that. As long as you don't come around me. You know, like, nah, that shit is wicked, man. We ain't trying to be around family members that's like that, or people, you know, hanging out with people like that, man. Those people got hella demons on them, man. Hella demons.
This second Esdras chapter 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
So yeah, man, so the Lord's people, you know, is led as a flock to the slaughter, man. All right? You know, so that's how our people are blindly following what they pushing on social media. All right? Whatever's going on in social media, they're trying to manifest it into becoming a new reality, man. Basically leading up to the NWO, man. All right? Because you're already in that spirit of you going along to get along, following trends. All right, it's making it easier when they introduce that implant. All right, a lot of people gonna gravitate to it. But let's give us say woe to those that go to Egypt for help. All right. All right, we're physically without the shackles, but our people have that spiritual shackle on their mind, man. All right, on their spirit, man. All right. Well, you go ahead.
Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Yeah, man. So woe to them that go to Egypt for help. Or because, you know, Esau got a huge military, or he gonna come with the FEMA aid. But look what happened in Louisiana when Hurricane Katrina happened, man. They came with the aid, and it still didn't do. You still had people rioting, looting. It still was trashy as hell. But they came with the aid, man. It came with food and water and shelter to wherever they can. So people gonna trust in the chariots and the riders and the horsemen.
That's
all right.
Salvation.
You know, yeah, man. So when he come, all right, when he calls that disaster on the left hand, but he gonna try to establish you know, false righteousness and saying, oh, you know, this happened, but look what we have. You know, we here to help. All right, make it seem like they're the savior, man. Save the people. But it's gonna be destruction even then if you go to them. They don't give your ass GMO food. They don't tell you, in order to get it, you gotta have that incision. All right, so basically it's a double whammy for you people. Y'all gonna go through straight hell, and then when we eat, grab your ass up, you're gonna go through even more hell.
Yeah, we know these Edomites in America, the ones that's running the show for the most part, they're going to make it seem like they're the good guys. You know, that's how they're doing with Russia. They're making, if you go to the average person, you be like, yeah, Ukraine is good, and Russia is bad. Yeah. Even though Ukraine pretty much put a proxy government in and whatnot. You know, and they make it Putin and Russia seem like they're the bad people, when really America and NATO was the damn aggressors trying to get Ukraine to join NATO and whatnot. You know, so if something goes on like a major cyber attack, they already know they're going to blame China or they're going to blame Russia. You know, and because Esau likes to be in so much control, more than likely they'll do the shit themselves and blame them so they can still control the narrative. So when they come through with the whole Fed now system, when they present the CHIP to you, you don't see them as the enemy. You don't see them as the bad guy. You know. That's how they gonna set it up.
Well, let's get I was saying about getting to Ephesians 6, get the wiles of the devil. Yep. But, you know, he gonna come with different devices and different tactics, man. And it's crazy to say the wiles and everything of Wile E. Coyote. You know, he go through all kinds of traps and tactics to catch the roadworm, man. All right, even his name, that's why they named him Wile E. Coyote. All right.
I got this one too real quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, so lest Satan get an advantage of us, you know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right, so he got the one up on you people, man. Yep. You dumb Babylonians, man, modern day Babylonians. You confuse people, man. They got the one up on y'all, man. All right, but Lord willing, man, he ain't gonna have the advantage over us, man. All right, you know. Read it again.
Yep. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So yeah, so through the Spirit, man, we're not ignorant of his devices. We see it, we call it out before he even enacted, man. All right, the Lord put us up on game all the way around, man.
Yeah, like the submarine shit. That's a whole damn distraction, man. All right. People are like, oh my gosh. Like brothers all kind of on one accord. Like, we don't even believe these motherfuckers actually dead, man. Yeah. They somewhere, they might have just went to their underground or under the sea bunkers, submarines or whatever. You know, who knows, man. But either way, that shit is not important.
Same with E, his tongue fall upon himself. Yeah. Cause like when something come out, he do too much. He added more people and said, oh, the sun was there. Like, what was that when it was happening? Like, why you adding more shit? You trying to add more sympathy on it, man. Yep. That's the thing about E, man.
Oh,
he do some he do some devilish shit, but then he try to get as much sympathy for the people. That's what we know about this world. All right? That's why people want to be preached onto smooth things. All right? Because that's the spirit of E. When he deceive, he tell you smooth things. He give you a big ass sob story, and that's what you people like to hear, mainly you women, man.
Put on them heartstrings.
Yeah, man. So that's a tactic that he used to get you people to be on his side, man, to see no wrong. All right, that's why he gonna do what he gonna do with the MOT to the V2. Yep. Like, oh look what we can help you with. Yep. You know, we can help with your ailments. All right, y'all people gonna fall for it, man. Yep. Just like the mechanic company, man. All right. That's why you see mainly women in there, man. They getting beat all over the head.
It costs to be ignorant to not know, even though, hey, right now the answers is right here. You know, in the open. We ain't somewhere in no office charging you to come, you know, take a course so we can break down the Bible to you through the Spirit, man. This is free. But what do y'all want to do? Y'all are so enamored with the affairs of this life, as the scriptures say, man. With everything else you got going on. You don't want to hear it. So when the shit come upon you, can't say you weren't warned. All right, but you're gonna be ignorant of the fact. Then all these different camps whose teachers are telling them, oh, the MOTB is sin, or the MOTB is sleeping with white women. And when you faced with it, you know, it ain't no more food, you know, or if there is food, you got to go through them to get it. You know, ain't no more jobs, ain't no more working, and you gonna be like, oh, hey, you know, you gonna try to find a brother. What was it again? You said it was the seal. You know, can you break it down? What charagma mean, brother? What that mean? It's gonna be too late then, man. You already gonna be conflicted. Hey, cause now was the time to make a decision and stand on it, man. I see through the spirit. Hey, the elect, even the ones that might have to get put to death for not taking it, they already made up in their mind not to take it, and the punishment if you do take it. So we rather fall into the hands of the Lord, you know, and pray that the Lord have us than trust this damn devil and take this shit, and you still might not eat. There's no guarantee that you'll get fed in that day. All right, but all these ignorant ass people especially these women. Hey, like I was listening to Apostle Tahar. He said, hey, I can't wait for these stupid ass women to take that shit and they gonna get fucking destroyed, man. That's what he said. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, a lot of these women, they gonna take over my kids, and they don't want to give up the comforts, man. All right, they don't want to go through adversity. And they're going to take it, and it's going to be a fatal mistake. Because in Revelation, the 14th chapter, there's a judgment written if you take that thing, man.
See how many women was willing to take that jab,
Yeah,
man. They
man.
ain't hesitate.
I'm a nurse. I got to take it. Yep. But I got Ephesians 6 for you. Yep. This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
So yeah, man. So we gotta be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Yahweh Shah is the only power that can get you out of this situation that's about to come upon the earth, man.
That's right.
So you gotta put on the whole armor of the Most High, man. You gotta be covered from head to toe spiritually.
No
man.
chinks in your armor.
Yeah, man, you can't have no weak spots, man. That's how what Satan gonna try to target you, man.
Yep.
And that's why we go through these hardships, man, this tribulation, because it's gonna make us strong in this day, man. All right, we gonna, hey, man, you know, we gonna be fervent in the spirit. We're gonna be basically what the world called being cold. Basically, we're gonna be what's the word? Stoic. What's the other? Austere. All right, we gonna be unmovable.
Yep.
We're gonna be strictly abiding in the word of Yahweh Shah, man. And that's what, unfazed. That's the spirit we want to be, man. Because, hey, as much death and everything that's about to sweep the earth, man, you gonna need to be that way. Because what the normal man gonna see can very well bug him the hell out, man. You gonna see people eating all kind of shit. All right. Probably gonna see somebody chewing on tires and shit.
Yeah, man. Like the spirit of the angels in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, it says, spare not, you know, neither have pity, you know, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, man, so you want to put on the whole armor of the Most High.
Not your eye spare, so like it.
Okay. Yeah, you want to put on the whole armor of the Most High so you can escape the wiles of the devil through these different tactics, man. You know, say that the food, you know, that they have, man, you know it's going to be nothing but abomination. It's going to be pork, all kind of shit, man. All right, look what that movie Snowpiercer, they was feeding them people on the train in the back. They was feeding them bugs. They was eating babies, all kind of stuff. So you don't want to accept nothing from this devil. You see, everything he gives us is abominable, and it keep you to go off. And that's what he wants us to do. He wants us to go off so he don't get the key. All right, that's the main reason for the NWO, to come after the tribes and to keep us going off. So that's how we know he gonna feed your ass abomination.
That's what that shit was about yesterday. It was a distraction, and the FDA basically approved that these damn stores can sell fucking lab-grown and insect meat, man. What Bill Gates been trying to push, these insect burgers and shit. They passed that shit yesterday, man. The FDA, and everybody else was looking that goddamn way, man. So don't be surprised. I saw some comments. They said, "Man, I was wondering why my damn chicken been tasting like fish lately." Don't be marvel not, man. Hey, cause when you go off in these different restaurants and stuff, hey, they ain't gotta tell you what type of meat they really use. It's not a requirement. You know, you think you getting filet mignon. You know, you getting caterpillar meat. You know,
That's the one thing I've been noticing ever since the pandemic,
Yeah,
man.
the
That
chicken.
meat been having some stank on it, man.
Yeah.
You know, smelling all kind of stuff,
Smell
man.
that? Smell like steak now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. It's like, man, this food ain't food no more, man.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no telling what you eating at these fast food restaurants.
Foul bread amongst the
Yeah,
Gentiles.
man. We at the end, man.
You know they ain't eating that shit. The Elise ain't eating that shit. they giving us, hey Marvin, they giving us chicken with 4 legs on it. It's probably supposed to have 2.
Deformed ass food.
They got 4 breasts up. No,
Yeah, you ain't supposed to eat. And that's another thing, man. They'll keep you going off, man. You ain't supposed to eat a deformed animal. You know, some animals, you know, might be they haven't been matured or they haven't formed properly. You know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cloned ass meat and shit, man. Eating a retarded ass sheep, retarded ass lamb, handicapped ass lamb.
Man.
Eating that shit, man. It's double.
Man, hey, if you ever see, man, if you can stomach that shit, a lot of that meat, like a lot of our ground beef, that's why we gotta pray over our food, man, because it's like, damn, you know, when they get the butchering and cleaning a lot of these cows and stuff, man, you can see the cancer on the cow, and they just kind of cut it off and still sell that shit, man. That's what's going into, because how you think all these damn people is eating, man, and the speed and rate in which they are. You know, it don't even make sense, but you can go and get a whole 50-piece wing or some shit. Like,
yeah, like it ain't nothing.
They get all this damn chicken from. Yeah.
I forgot where I heard it from. I don't know if a brother sent it in the chat, but it was something about the chicken facility. They was cutting they saw green stuff coming out of the chicken. They said, oh, don't worry about it, just cut it off.
Man.
And I remember there was some chicken in the stores and it had some green shit on it. So now it's kind of making sense, man.
Damn.
So, and a lot of this defiled food gonna lead to more sickness. They've been saying that for years. With all this food being like this, it's gonna cause people to get to develop more cancers and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why you gotta pray and fast that you be in good health, man. Cause, hey, I'm telling you, hey, here in this flesh, man, we could be all kinds of jacked up, but
Man.
the spirit, you know, hey, give intercession, you know, on our behalf. All right, so you know, the spirit heal us. All right, in the physical by the way of the spirit. You know, everything going in the spirit for going in the physical. So, hey, we getting protected by all kinds of ailments at the end of the day.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, brother.
Well, it is the Lord's mercies we are not consumed.
We are not consumed,
His
man.
compassions fail not.
We've been getting this shit fed to us since birth. Hey,
man,
hey, what did they do? Hey, that goes back to Romans 1. You know, the woman leaving her natural use. A lot of these women, they don't even like to breastfeed, you know, simply so they can goddamn smoke again or be out drinking. Because you can't really drink like that when you breastfeed and shit. So what do they push out? You know, these different formulas. Now they got so-called organic formulas, which is all bullshit. But, you know, they giving like that Gerber shit, like Gerber and different shit. Like, you know, what they got called WIC. You know, you get WIC. A lot of that shit be some fucked up shit, and the babies be getting fucked up,
They
man.
got metals in them.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of them get recalled because they got metals in it.
Man.
Yeah, man.
So we doing from birth, man.
It's a straight hill, man.
Hey, that's it. That goes back to the curses, man. Curse shall that be when thou comest in, and curse shall that be when thou goest out, man. You know, you got kids being born to fucking 2 men or 2 women and shit, man. Like, damn. You ain't even got a chance, bro.
Damn.
Like that damn nigga woman that was holding her baby. Please be gay. Please
Oh
be gay.
my God, I'm
Remember
glad I
that?
ain't see that. I think I did see
I
that.
see that shit.
I don't know. Well, you can be anything you want, but please be gay.
Man,
You ain't even
damn.
giving a young man a fighting chance, man.
Putting demons on them.
Man.
Just because she hate men. That's crazy.
Putting a wig on them and putting them in
Oh,
princess dresses and shit, man. All right, that's why, the world hates masculinity, man. True masculinity, you know, and that's why, the Lord gonna cut all this shit short, man. The Lord is gonna shorten the days for the elect's sake, man. It's written. We need it. We see why we need it, man. Yeah.
I wanted to bring up on the point of, you know what I'm saying, about all this foul food, and it can lead you to an early grave, an early demise.
Yeah.
But that's why the script says, the Lord said, some less, you know, shall not taste death. So that's the Most High holding on, why Yahweh Shah holding on to that word, man. All right? And in order for, you know, the certain men on this earth that's a part of the elect, all right, they have to be protected from these ailments and infirmities and disease. All right, it don't mean just go out and be a gluten and go, oh, I'm protected from this and start eating whatever the fuck you want. No, man, you still want to be wise. You know what the scripture say. You know, it may be expedient. All right, it may be lawful unto you, but it may not be expedient. All right, sometimes you might want to chill off eating too much meat and chill from the red meat. You know, sometimes you want to chill from eating fried chicken and get grilled chicken. You know, find certain alternatives. Throw some alternatives in there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and it's a snare that they do the way they do this shit, because they know for the most part Jake is already in fucking poverty, man. And but the foods that are a little better for you are more expensive. So it's easier for you to go get a Big Mac or you know, some damn a bucket of chicken or something than to get some, you know, actual, like you go, like, you know, bro, you know, you people that you ever go on Whole Foods, they got the good shit in there. You know, Trader Joe's, Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter is a good one. You know, but hey, Jake mostly will go to Walmart, you know, just because it's convenient. And that Walmart, the Great Value shit be straight plastic, man. Rice be plastic, all that shit, man.
You know, they got you can get a cheap thing with oil, but like I don't know how much it is now, but I remember it was 98 cents.
98
cents. That shit big as hell.
Thing.
Yeah, and the avocado oil, you get a small little container for like $15. A small. You know what I'm saying?
Like your car was speaking about in the game chat yesterday about you know, you got the margarine and shit. That margarine, I can't believe it's not butter. You know, you used to put that shit, you know, that old country used to have it in the damn fridge and shit, spread it on the bread. That shit got plastic in it, man. But I think the Irish brand or whatever, you know, that shit, it costs a little more, but it's good butter. It don't burn. Like, you put that butter on the skillet, that shit get to burning, man. That margarine and shit, but you got good butter, you got some good oil, you know, and you can only do so much. That's why we can't be in the spirit of just like being, you know, overly, because it ain't no escaping that shit right now. But you know, there are better options you can make. You know, the apostles, they be having different health videos that, you know, it's expedient to, you know, that you you know, harken into at least a little bit of that stuff, man. But you know, another reason we just got to get up out of here, man. Every aspect of our life is utterly fucked up, man. You know, we working the damn, you know, we at work more than we at home, man. You know, you just working to pay fucking bills, man. All right, we can't imagine growing old here. That's why we need salvation. That's why we push so further. But you want to keep going in Ephesians 6?
I guess
that was the point. Okay. This is Ephesians chapter 6, back in verse 12. Well, actually, verse 11 again. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places."
Yeah, so we wrestle not with just flesh and blood, with principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places, man. And I remember a while back, you know, brothers was putting up images of tumors and things, and they look like demons, man. So that's how you know we getting protected from these ailments. Those ailments are pretty much lower level demons, man. You know, say you got something as little as the common cold or all right, that's a spirit behind it, man. When you sick, you get low in the spirit. All right, hey, say you sick, you know, you might not feel like doing the video or coming to count. You know, you under the weather.
That crown,
all right,
shit, bro. That crown, I heard different brothers. When I had caught that shit, man, you could tell there was some shit conjured up by Esau, man. It had spirits on it, because it robs you of your will to want to do anything, bro. Like, I remember, man, I went silent in the chat for a couple of hours. I was fucked up. You know, Elder Monatizar boss said that too, man. It was like, it robbed, like, Esau got some shit, man. They had the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. They telling you what they doing. They controlling diseases over in that motherfucker. But yeah, bro. That shit got
Because our bodies fighting against. That's how you know that the Lord is a, you know, Yahweh Shai, they are lords of hosts, or lords of armies, you know, and it's always constantly a fight. All right, even your body fight, you know, your immune system. You know, you got certain bacteria that is good and certain bacteria that is bad. You know, so it's always a constant battle going on. You know, Jacob and Esau. All right, you know, the nation of Israel against the heathens. So you know, you always you know, have conflict going on in the earth, no matter what it is. You know, you got things you're going through in the world. You know, the car may break down. All right, different things, you know, may happen throughout your life, but you know, it's always something to fight and overcome, man. All right, so you know, that's what's a part of life, man. All right, but hey, man, we going through this right now, so the Lord can make that affliction super light in this day of hell, man. You know, yeah, you know, it ain't gonna be perfect. You know, you still it might be a time. You know, you might have to scuff. You might have to get your garments dirty, man, in that day. But Lord willing, the Lord is on your side, and you be the victor of your situations, man. All right, that's what it's all about, man. The Lord being on your side in this day of hell. The Lord, you know, let's get Isaiah 59:19. You know, that's what it's about, man. That what we hope to happen, Lord willing, man, when this devil come down with great wrath. All right, we hope to have the holy angels on our side. They gonna come down.
It's Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Yup, and that what brothers have faith for him. When the enemy come in as a flood, man, the Lord gonna lift up that standard against him. But we're saying with the Lord, when he make his move, on the chessboard, then the Lord gonna make his move. All right, and he gonna make his move by the way of glorifying his men here on earth. All right, so that we wait for it. When he come in with great wrath, we hope for the Lord to raise that standard up within us, man. All right, that's what we hope for. That's why, you know, brothers have all confidence that when this devil come with their charagma, all right, with whatever it come down in this day, you know, we have faith that the Lord gonna look out, man. You know, whether he sent an angel to come down and slew the men before our feet, before our eyes, however the Lord see fit, have it play out, man. All right, we have faith that our Lord gonna look out, man. Whatever situation we in. Like I said in Revelation, you know, some of us may have tribulation 10 days, but we still gonna keep the faith, whether we locked up, all right, or no matter what situation we in, man. We know that the Most High gonna get us out of it. And if we have to get beheaded for this thing, we know that we can be right there with Yahweh Shai and gonna come back and get our vengeance, man, get revenge. The Lord gonna put his spirit in us, all right, because ultimately the Most High's vengeance, all right, is Yahweh Shai's vengeance. Because he coming back to slow the very men that pierced him on the cross. So the Lord, man, it's the Lord that's going to take you devils down. All right? You got to say?
Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 28. It says, Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases strength. You know, we were just giving all these examples, man. We have no might in our hands. We don't have a military. All right, this food kicking our ass. We subject to get sick, you know, but the Lord is going to strengthen us, man. He says, eagles, they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
The Lord going to renew our strength, man. We're in these weak vessels right now. The Lord going to renew our strength, man. We're going to be back, you know, like in the times King David and the mighty men. We're going to be back in that state. All right? The Lord going to put his spirit on us. And that will happen when the Lord, you know, deal with us as a nation, man, and he give us power, man. All right? That's the blessing of the major blessing of following Yahweh Shai, man. You get that power, like, you know, I like to make the example of Shazam, you know. When he say Shazam, he become a mighty man. All right, he receives spiritual power. All right, all through that name. That's why we say, that's why Scripture say, the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
That's right.
All right, so all these comic books and all this shit, man, they get all that from the Scriptures, man.
Yep.
All right, it's like a watered down version of the Scriptures, and they throw a lot of idolatry in there. All right, they give the Greek guys and all that the credit, but really it's really the power of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, all that, man. I don't care what kind of comic book, whatever you read, man. They got some kind. They reiterated through the Scriptures. Or even with the Hulk, man, they got that from Samson. You know, so hey, man, you know, that's how we know, man, that our power is real, man. You know, everything go back to the Scriptures, man. That's why I say it's nothing new under the sun. right. Let's get back.
Alright. This second Edges chapter 15, verse 12. Oh no, verse 11. It says, well, I'll read verse 10 again. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Yeah, so Egypt gonna get smited with plagues as before. You know, 'cause we know we're in modern day Egypt, modern day bondage, man. So this place gonna get smitten with plagues, man. All right, the Lord said He gonna send a stretched out hand, a stretched out arm, man. Imagine like somebody about to get smacked or something, like their arm coming all the way back, stretch out, and laying that power. All right, that's how the Lord gonna judge this place. This place gonna get beat upon, man. All right, you know, with plagues, famines, and destruction. All right, see.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Heavenly Father shall bring upon it.
Yeah, so this place, hey, it's mourning right now through the Spirit, man. You know, the people mourning. All right, the place, man, this place done, man. All right, the foundation, you know, hey, these roads all jacked up. You know, they don't have the money to go into keeping up the infrastructure. That's how ancient Rome fell. All right, they stopped keeping the upkeep. You know, they had buildings, you know, corroding, breaking down. And that's how this place is. All right, you know, something always messed up. All right, you know, it's like a car that's running, you know, running high on mileage, man. All right, it's breaking down, man. It's always a problem going on, always something wrong. All right, that's wrong with this place, man. All right, see?
They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful constellation.
So yeah, so you know, they shall till the ground. You know, they that till the ground. The farmers, you know, they mourning. You know, that happened a couple years ago. They was mourning because they some of their crops weren't growing right. All right, he was paying them to kill their cattle. All right, to pour their milk out in the ground. All right, this was all strategic. All right, it caused a strategic famine. All right, so the people, the farmers, you know, are mourning, man. All right, their crops not growing like that, man. You know, this place is getting hit on all angles, man. All right, and it says, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell. So the weather, you know, you already know the ecosystem all jacked up. All right, so that plays a part in it. All right, so this place is through all around, man. And it's not no recovering from this, man. We can very well be out of here by the end of the year, going into next year. All right.
It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, so destruction unto the world and them that dwell therein. So it's great destruction coming upon the earth. All right, and those that dwell on the earth right now will feel that destruction. All right. I believe with hurricane season coming up shortly. You know, hey man, you know, Lord willing, man, it's gonna be a superstorm coming. You know, but we hope not here. And he was just thankful to be alive, man. You know, he was thankful that, you know, he was preserved. Like, you know, the water. It was in Florida. You know, it was floods, but he was in good spirits, man. He was thinking about Jacob's trouble the whole time, man. All right, but he had 2/3 sitting on top of his car drinking a beer, you know, just through, man. You know?
I worked all my life for this house, this car, and man, we ready to give all this shit up.
Yeah, man, this place gonna get made into a third world country. But what else? Yeah, this place gonna get made into a third world country. It's gonna seem like it happened overnight, man. All right, don't be surprised, man. You have all kinds of superstorms beating upon the East Coast. All right, you have. I remember one year you had over. I forgot what year it was. I forgot what they said. It was like over 200 something tornadoes going on in the Midwest. All right, the middle of America. All right, Hey man, it's gonna be crazy things going on. All right, let's continue.
It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Well, we see that coming, man. It could be by the way of, well, we believe it's gonna be semi-race skirmishes. All right, you're gonna have civil skirmishes. Or you have classism skirmishes. All right, the rich against the poor. All right, you know, the so-called whites against the so-called blacks. All right, you're gonna have militias going against the government. Man, there's gonna be so many battles going on. You know, coming down on the men and women that know this truth. All right, it's gonna be so many battles within battles. You have E against E. All right, these everyday E's against each other. All right, so that's that. You know, that sword. You know, coming upon the people. You know, one people. You know, standing and fighting against another. They have swords in their hands. And what's the modern day sword? These guns, man. You know, down south, man. Hey, in a lot of places down south, where mainly majority of the South, you don't even need a permit to have a gun, man. All right, you just need a permit to conceal and carry. All right, if you want to conceal, you know, a weapon in your car, that's what you need the license for.
Yeah.
But hey, to have, no, you can have,
That's
you know,
the Second Amendment.
you have certain guns, you know, stored up in your house. All right, no background check, no nothing, man.
Yeah, Second Amendment. They take that Second Amendment shit serious.
Yeah.
All right, because that was the blessing that Isaac gave to Esau. He said, "By thy sword thou shalt live, and serve thy brother." You know?
Yeah, man. So it's gonna be a bloodbath, man.
Wow.
And all they and what this dope do, he gonna strategically cause it, and he know once these storehouses, you know,
Look at that shit. So he got all type of damn guns.
Yeah, man. So once they cause a strategic famine, when you see hyperinflation go on, all right, you see the gas skyrocket up, you know, everything get high and the shelves get low. People gonna be bugging out, man.
That's right.
They show you all the time in the movies where they say art imitate life, man. You know, so hey, man, it's gonna be crazy out here, man. You know, if you don't got the spirit of the Lord dealing with you, man, you gonna be through. And that was gonna make women, you know, Isaiah 4:1 come into play. All right, because when women see that, oh, the men of the Lord being taken care of, man, the women gonna change everything up how they going through them. Let's continue.
It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Yeah, so it's gonna be lawless out here. It's gonna be normal for someone to have a body, to catch a body. You're gonna have home invasions, man. That automatically give you the right to put somebody down. All right, so imagine that somebody got stored up goods, right? And you know somebody come and invade their house, and they end up putting each other to death. What they call it in the video game world? Basically a tie. You know, when you both characters got 1 HP, you know, a little bit of inch of health left, and they both hit each other at the same time, take each other out. But imagine that happening, and then hey, you know, the late man could come across that, you know, and hey man, they taken care of right there, because people gonna be fighting and invading each other's homes, trying to get each other goods. So they're not gonna regard their kings nor princes. They ain't gonna give a damn what the government got to say. It ain't gonna be no need for a government. And it made me think about that Batman movie.
Hey, I got the quote, bro. All right, you talking about Joker? Or you talking about The Dark Knight, right?
Which one was it? We can get that quote, but which one was it when oh, that was the first one, I believe.
Yeah.
When they made them walk across the water.
Yep.
And it was really the citizens that did that. They made the government officials walk across that lake of ice.
Yeah. I was thinking about that Joker quote. Cause that was that man. When I think about that chapter, man, that's what it goes into. But real quick, this is a quote from Joker, man. You know, from that Dark Knight movie. He says, "Don't talk like one of them. You're not." He said, "Even if you like to be, to them you're just a freak like me. They need you right now, but when they don't, they cast you out like a leopard. You see, their morals, their code, it's all a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. He said they're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. when the chips are down, these civilized people,
And there was
they'll
nothing.
eat
It's
each
funny,
other.
you're the first number.
See,
that
I'm not a
Right.
monster.
came
I'm
up.
just ahead of the
So
curve.
then-
You know, so hey, Joker was prophesying, man. You know, hey, when all hell breaks loose, we said when the chips are down, these people are gonna eat each other, man. That's prophetic. You know, hey, well, cannibalism is gonna come back in a big way. You know, there's no new thing under the sun, man. When Jacob's trouble, when you speak about Jacob's trouble, the scriptures speak about Jacob's trouble a time like never before, man. Not like 70 AD, not like during when the KKK was established, when they were lynching Jake. You know, there's never been a time like this ever, man. All the famines, you know, that went down, you know, in Samaria and whatnot, when women were eating their babies and stuff. This time is gonna far surpass that. You know, so I always think about that quote, man. These people, they'll eat each other, man. Just because, you know, you go out and you see your neighbor, you wave to him. All right, when it goes down to you versus you and protecting your family versus them and protecting them or trying to survive, they'll kill your ass, man. You know, hey, like the scripture say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. And that's a short scripture, but it speaks volumes, man. You know, you already see when people get antsy, you know, waiting too long for fast food and shit, you know, fighting for damn toilet paper. Just imagine when there's no food out here, man. The food is in great scarcity. These people are gonna lose their mind. Like in that movie World War Z at the beginning, and all hell was breaking loose, and everybody was trying to ransack the stores. Hey, it was women, it was foolish ass women trying to go to the cops. Help me. And he like, move, bitch, get out the way, because they're trying to protect their family. There's not gonna be a 911. There's not gonna be an emergency response. All right, fire department and ambulances, man. It's gonna be every man for themselves. Outside of the elect are gonna be protected by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. But y'all people gonna be left high and dry. Mainly you 2/3, man.
What's so funny? You see certain people, mainly the nigga women that do this shit, get mad because they ain't get enough sauces, enough taco sauce in the bag. But little do they know, they're gonna be desiring them taco sauces and ketchup packets and mustard packets.
Like that
They
one,
gonna be drinking them shits like Gatorade.
Yeah. Like this one nigga that shot up 3 damn employees. I think it was at like a Popeyes or something, because they shorted him from chicken, man. Shot their ass up. Just imagine, what it ain't no chicken, man.
Yeah, bro.
These people, like that movie American Can of Pineapples. This other dude said, I need that can. And they fought to the death over that damn can. He bashed his ass over the head over a can of pineapples, man. You could go right now and go get some pineapples. All right, but that's a drastic. Hey, the Lord, hey, everything's about to flip, man. All right, let's see if you proud in that day. All these proud ass people, and these women really think they're gonna be out here on some I don't need a man shit. Hey, you gonna be sadly mistaken. That's why Isaiah 4:1 is gonna come into play. All right, because while you people out here starving in perils and calamities, the men of the Lord willing, are gonna be good, man. The Lord said, "My servant shall eat, my servant shall drink. All right, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but thou shalt howl for sorrow of heart, and cry and vexation of the spirit." Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, the Lord is going to make a clear separation, because if the Lord have us out here like you fucking people, how is the Lord going to get His glory, man? Like bros be saying, man, the Lord's going to allow us, because you see us, and when Lord willing we be some of those men, when we're out here, we're good, we eating lamb chops, eating steak, y'all gonna be like, how your ribs not touching your back? You look healthy. All right, and hey, it's all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, our power. All glory goes to Him. All right, for what we're going through and for what you're going through. Right? The Lord said, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." The Lord is bringing this, man. And we trying to warn you, but hey, you ain't gonna take heed.
This verse 17: a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
So a man gonna desire to go into a city and shed the fan, man. That's why we say you should enjoy this time right now, because it's gonna come a day, man, the city gonna be vacant, man. Yeah. It ain't gonna be, man, the city gonna be like a deserted town, like a deserted western town, man. All right, in that day, man. Hey, the storehouses gonna close, the vintage gonna fail.
Yep.
All right, like what y'all was saying, he said, man, it's gonna get to a point where these businesses ain't gonna be able to keep up with the prices, man. And keep pushing their product out, their food out, man. It's gonna be too much of an expense for them. They gonna start closing down, man.
That's right.
Boarding up the doors and windows, man.
Yep.
All right, it's gonna become a trap house. You don't see nothing but homeless people in there. All right, trying to get warmed up by the stove and shit. You know, so man gonna desire to go into a city and shall not be able, man. All right, the city's gonna be a no-fly zone.
It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yep, because they pride, man.
Pride, man.
Yup. So, hey, the city's gonna be troubled, man. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So all these people, these mainly a lot of heathens that live in the towns. That's why they putting up all these high-ass apartments. All right, soon, man. Hey, y'all gonna move out the cities, man. All right, because hey, around almost every city across the nation, man, you have people in poverty all around. Where you think they gonna go when shit hit the fan? They come in to stock up on food and stuff. And where all the food at? All the food down here, man. All right, it's like the time when the pandemic happened. All right, you know, everybody was rioting and looting. They mainly did that in the cities. All right, it was rioting and looting in the cities, man. And in the aftermath, you had businesses boarded up. All right, you know, so hey, it's gonna. That was a small, you know, look at what's to come. But it's gonna be worse, where it's not gonna stop till everything is destroyed. When everything is took it up, they're gonna be in the spirit of Eve. You say, oh, shall he leave any grapes? You know, shall the grape grabber leave? I forgot to go, but it speaks of that in Obadiah and another part of the Bible too. But hey, they gonna take till there's nothing else to take, man. You know?
Yeah, I had a dream one time. Y'all bros was in the dream, and we were downtown, and downtown was like on fire, man. Buildings and shit was on fire. You know, it was pretty desolate. You know, nobody was really out, and the ones that was out there, they trying to get out the way, man. You know?
Yeah, because the pride of the people, the city's gonna be troubled, man. Houses gonna be destroyed. You know, everybody gonna be afraid. You know, they ain't gonna know, hey, cause you ain't gonna know, cause of our judgment. When you give up the ghost and when you die, you don't know when gonna be your last day on earth. All right, in that day, man, hey, you can be any minute, any second, your ass can get taken out, man. Or you get taken out. Like you could be the only one on the block, and something crazy can happen, like a meteor or something come in and hit your ass, or you walking in a light pole can fall and hit your ass. You never know, man.
You can have a heart attack.
Yeah, yep, your heart shall fail. You feel free. Or you might see apparitions and shit. You might see some kind of creature that never been seen before, and your ass gonna die, man. You know, your ass probably took that Jabberwocky, all right, and that shit how you seeing demons, and your ass just died, man. You know, just like I remember some videos of people. They looking out the corner of their eyes like they trying to see something, and they just passed out.
Wow.
You know? So, hey, man, we coming to some real fearful times.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, so, hey, people ain't have no pity for each other, man. Man, it's going to be either my family or your family, and they gonna choose their family. Either their family gonna perish or your family gonna perish. It's gonna be the mindset of the people. Or it could be, either I'm gonna perish or you gonna perish. All right, that's gonna be the main decision that's gonna be in these people's minds, man. They gonna be fighting to survive, man. But little do they know, they only fighting to survive to feel that fire. So those that do make it through JT and this hell that's coming amongst the world. If you're a 2/3 or a heathen that survived through that in Babylon, all you're gonna do is just surviving for the ultimate destruction. You know, so a lot of you people should, you know, that's why I say some of y'all gonna desire death, man. Y'all gonna want to die, man. All right, once y'all figure out World War III popping off, cause y'all gonna know through the spirit them missiles gonna come sooner or later. Y'all gonna know when shit get real, man. All right. So yeah, that was it. So yeah, so they're gonna destroy each other's houses with the sword, you know, spoil their goods, you know, they're gonna ransack, take everything in sight or whatever they can carry. And it's gonna be because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. All right, coming to that great time of tribulation. The Lord warned us of this day. All right, so that day coming, man. Best believe. All right, just because it seemed like he is trying to prolong it. He really not, because it happened on the Most High's time. All right, it really ain't gonna happen on E time. All right. So when the Lord give that go ahead, man, hey, it's gonna be on the popping, man. And already through the Spirit, that go ahead already been sent, man. All right, it's just that we deal with time here on the earth, but really in all reality, in all actuality, man, hey, man, everything, because in the spiritual realm, hey, they don't deal with time, so pretty much, hey, man, everything that's been written, it already done played out through the Spirit, but we're just waiting for it to play out here on earth, man. So, I don't want to, because it's kind of hard to understand, but if the Spirit dealing with you kind of understand it, that basically we received the kingdom already, because it says the kingdom is within us, man. All right?
Hey,
So,
the Lord declared the end from the beginning,
yeah.
so it's already, hey, the odds are stacked against you, Esau.
Yeah.
That's why he like to make these little movies where you got a 1 in 14 million chance to come out on top, man. Really, you ain't even got that, man. It don't matter which direction you turn, you're fulfilling prophecy. But I got a quick precept. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
So, we persuade men, man, of the fear of the Lord. And that's the main thing that draw you into this truth. You find out, man, that the Lord, hey, man, he got a hatred for this place, all right? And he only coming for a remnant. Hey, man, you get fearful. You go, oh, man, I don't want to be lighted in that destruction. So you go, oh, I'm going to get my ass out here and do what we were commanded to do. That's the prophesy the Lord's word, man. All right? So you see us out here, man. We out here, fighting for salvation, man. That's why we come out here every week, man. Like, we ain't coming out here just to be seen, be on camera, and look to do a good deed. Cause that's how you people in the world think. Y'all want to be filmed doing something like charity work. Y'all want to be filmed doing stuff like that to feel like, to make yourself feel better about yourself. But we doing this, the Lord willing to be saved out of this hellhole.
You getting your damn blood off our hands.
Yeah, kind. Yeah. And we ultimately, this is a form of us, a form of us repenting, man. Being sincere, coming to the altar of the Lord to be forgiven for what we done, man. But this church right here, man. We calling out, man. We calling out to the Lord first and foremost, man. And then we calling out to the hopeful elect. Because the Lord said that his sheep gonna hear his word. So like what Apostle Tar said, he said pretty much may very well be in effect that pretty much, you see these kids ain't gonna get but so much older. So hey, it only makes sense that the elect is pretty much sealed already. Alright? Look how many people that's in that age of being able to understand this word. How many people that's 12 and up of young men that's able to grasp and understand this word. All right, so you had Kanye, you had plenty of people in the athletic world, plenty of people that's musicians. They either spoke around of knowing this truth or actually spoke about knowing who they are, being an Israelite. So look how many kids follow these athletes and have heard, man. Look at Kanye West, how many people know about him. All right, that was a form of the Lord is causing you people to not have no excuse. All right, the Lord used them to push this word on a platform to understand. All right, so it's no excuse. But the hell is about to come, no excuse of not knowing, why you going through what you're going through. That's why in that day when all our hell break loose and y'all people get judged, y'all gonna know very well that y'all getting judged. That's why I say then you shall know that the prophet have been among you. All right, you got people, scoffing the men of the Lord. You got Charleston White scoffing the Israelites, man. Hey, a lot of you people gonna have to pay for what you said, man. No idle word. All right, what's every
idle word.
Yeah, every idle word gonna be accounted for in that day of judgment. All right, even if it's jokingly mannered. All right, it don't matter. All right, your ass gonna pay for the words that you said, man. Yeah, man, I'll go ahead and pass it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, a famine coming, man, and like bros was speaking on that. Them approving that lab-grown meat, man. That show that we gotta get out of here, man. Esau's turning everything upside down. Show something. Get Lamentations 4:9. Get a battery. Let me see real quick. Yeah, we. Get Revelation. Verse 11, 11 and 13. It's somewhere. Thomas.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Yeah, so it's better to just die by the sword. The modern day sword is the gun, man. It's better to just get shot in the head, get shot up, than to die by hunger, because you don't know when you're going to die. All you got on your mind is, man, I hope I find some food. And desperation going to kick in. People going to resort to cannibalism, eating a family dog, eating a family cat. Hey, that's what's going to happen, man, to these people, man. They can say, you know what? We got a grill in the back. We got some charcoal, some lighter fluid. Let's just grab the cat and the dog and and throw it on there.
Yeah.
That's how they gonna be. Eating people gonna be eating canned cat food and shit, canned dog food. Cause people gonna be desperate, man. And that's when, like you brothers were saying, that's when the Lord gonna do away with all this pride, man. Because how you gonna be proud when you starving to death? And the Lord gonna put people on a forced diet, man. Because America has the greatest obesity rate in the world. You even have people that, like, it's videos on YouTube where you have people in other lands, they get questioned, what are your thoughts about people in America? What are your thoughts about America? And, you had people saying on one video I saw in particular, he never seen that many obese people before. Because people here grow up on fast food, like we were saying, McDonald's and all that. And your body don't digest it properly because it's not real food. So what does it do? It just sits in your intestines, man. And it expands. And that's why people get guts and shit. So people gonna be forced to go on a diet, man. They ain't gonna have shit to eat.
Right. They gonna go on a involuntary fast.
Yeah, involuntary fast. So people gonna be forced to fast in that day, man. You're gonna be forced to cut out all of the bad food. And then even those that are preparing, because you have preppers that they're growing their own gardens. They have water, they have wells and all that. The Lord got the spirit on them to do that for the men of the Lord. But you got it, bro.
And it says in 2 Ezra 16 chapter, it says, many there be that shall dwell upon the earth on the latter day shall perish of
Let's
famine.
get that. You said Ezra 16 also. Yep, 16 and 22.
But those that escape shall the sword destroy. So, you ain't escaping, man. But I'm going to finish the chapter, this verse out. Verse 9 again, it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Yeah.
For these pine away, stricken through for the want of the fruits of the field.
Yeah, you pine away, you dying slowly, man. Your body eating itself from the inside out.
Right.
Because that's what happens when you don't eat, man. Because the reason we eat is to get nutrients. The reason we get hungry is because our body is telling us that we need nutrients. So when your body ain't getting nutrients, you're not feeding yourself, then your body gonna start, decomposing on the inside out, man. Your body gonna start shutting down.
Breaking down your fats and stuff.
Your body, your kidneys, everything in your body is gonna start to break down, man. And you gonna feel it, and you don't know when you gonna give up the spirit. Esau say that you could go how long? I know they say you can only go like 3 days without water, but with food they say you could go like a month or 2. So hey, that's terrible though. That don't mean that you gonna be, you know, cause hey, you go a day without eating.
Yeah.
You know, you feel them pains.
Hey, well, Yahweh went 40 days, man. You know, it said after he was tempted by Satan, you know, the angel had to come and strengthen him, man.
Yeah. But just speaking for these people out here, because we can't do that today.
Right.
You try to do that today, you gonna die. You know. But hey, you go a day without eating, man. You be feeling, you know, you could feel weak.
Yeah.
You know, you could feel, you know, nauseous and all that. So imagine these people out here, man. That you know, because you know we keep the Day of Atonement, you know, and fast when we can. You know, but imagine, you know, these people, you know, going a day, 2 days, 3 days, man. And they don't know when they gonna eat. Cannibalism gonna kick in fast, man. But get that next verse.
Yeah, it's called hangry. Verse 10, it says, the hands of the pitiful woman have sought in their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
Yep, like you had mentioned in Samaria, man. You had that happen. And the Lord said that there hasn't been a time like this, nor shall there ever be. So if we had cannibalism and famine in the past, we can't even imagine truly how bad it's gonna be this time. You know, because this is a society where food is easily accessible, man. You know, you had the dollar menu before, but you don't have that no more because of inflation.
Yeah.
You know, but you still got the 2 for $3. You know, you can still get you a cheap, you know, pizza from Little Caesars or some shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you got the 2
no
for
more.
$5.99 at Domino's.
$5.
You know,
Yeah, they don't promote that like that no more.
So like, you know, you still can get food, you know, cheap for you know, fast, man. You know, you just tell them what you want, pay for it, and go to the next drive-through when it's there in the bag. So people are used to that, man. People aren't used to the natural way of cooking, which is, you know, getting an animal that's at a proper age. Because you're not supposed to do what Esau do, you know, kill them while they're young. Which Esau be injecting them with steroids to make them grow fast. But we're supposed to let them eat of the earth, you know, let them mature, and then, you know, we kill them. You know, but people ain't used to that now. You know, people, you know, so used to this fast food, man. DoorDash, Uber Eats, you know, track and see when the food comes. So when it's time to, you know, put those survival, you know, skills in action, hey, a lot of people gonna be forced to just committing in theft and robbery, man. You know, I just gotta take it from somebody that do got it. That's the mentality that Jake gonna be in. That's why the scriptures say Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt, man. Because Jake, hey, these young niggas, these badass niggas, man, they gonna realize, look, we gotta go to the people that got it. Cause hey, y'all stuck on killing each other. Jake ain't got shit. You know, imagine these niggas in Chicago, man, when all hell break loose. What you gonna rob your brother in Chicago for? He ain't got shit just like you ain't got shit. So what they gonna do? They gonna target Esau, man. You know, they gonna say, you know what? We gotta go to these suburban neighborhoods, these well-off, hey, cause a lot of these well-off neighborhoods, they be in the cut. I remember when I used to DoorDash, man, and they closer than you think to the hood. You know, you'll be in the hood, and you go up like a couple blocks, you make a turn in the back alley, and it's a neighborhood, it's an old gated community back there. You know? So hey, man, that's what, you know, Jake gonna get into. They gonna say, you know what, we gotta take it from them that do got it. And Esau, they already got militias and shit, where they gonna ride out in these grocery stores. They gonna be shooting, killing people. They gonna shut that shit down, man. They gonna take over these Walmarts, man. You know. But that was it on that, right? What else you got before we get in the second intro?
I said 64 or 65.
Okay,
Go ahead.
yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, ye shall all bow down to the slaughter,
Yeah.
because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear,
Yeah.
but did evil before mine eyes.
So how is the Lord calling? How is he speaking through his servants, the prophets, man? You know? And our people, majority of them didn't listen. They didn't want to take heed. You know, they looked at this as foolish, man. You know? And it's beautiful the way the Lord set it up, because at the end of the day, you can't say that you didn't know. You can't say that you wasn't warned. You can't say that if you was given the opportunity to hear this message, you would have repented. You can't say that, man, because the prophets are out here, man, doing this, laboring week in and week out, doing sit-downs throughout the week. So there's no excuse. What you got? It
says, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Did choose that and wherein I delighted not, because the majority of our people, they're choosing to, conform to this world, man, to abide by, the philosophies of this world. You got 2/3, these rappers, musicians, they promote Esau agenda, promoting wickedness, the brother was speaking on Romans, the 1st chapter, about these women, most of these women being bisexual, being into women. You got Drake and Lil Baby had that song, Girls Like Girls, Me Too. They help forward the agenda.
Yep.
They help forward wickedness, man. That's why they fuck them niggas, man.
Yep.
Because they doing all that just for a check from Esau, man.
Yeah, that was another song back in the day. My girl got a girlfriend. You know that song?
I don't remember that one.
I forgot.
They had that movie series called Menage a Trois.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. Jake pushed that shit heavy, man.
Yeah, Jake promote. Hey, Jake. That's why Esau used Jake, because Jake can persuade you to do something. Because we the salt of the earth. Yeah, so Jake. Hey, that's why even like in Japan, man, you got Ammonites. I seen videos talking about they look up the little dirt. You got Ammonites trying to grow dreads. You got Elamites sagging, trying to be like the wicked of our people, because Jake is the salt of the earth, and Jake can influence you, in wickedness, man. That's why Esau uses our people to promote wickedness, man.
Yep, got our women, all different types of women shaking their ass like the damn black woman, man.
Yep. Now you got heathen women doing that shit, trying to be like the nigga woman,
popping their ass and shit.
So that's why Esau used our people to promote it.
Yep.
You got it.
Verse 13. Therefore thus said the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Yeah, so we know that the Lord gonna take care of us, man. And the Lord has done it before. You read about during the time of Elijah, during that famine where it didn't rain for 3 years, and that's major because you need rain, for your crops. So the Lord had it to where it wasn't no rain, they wasn't able to, pretty much have food or water. But what did the Heavenly Father do for Elijah? He had meat and water for him. Had an angel bring him food. There's many other examples of the men of the Lord being taken care of during famine and, all hell breaking loose. So that's why we believe and, have faith the Lord gonna do the same for us, just as he did for our forefathers. That's why our brothers ain't in no, prepper spirit, which, there's nothing wrong with getting a few things here and there, but we don't put our heart into that because we don't know where we're gonna be when all hell breaks loose. I remember I had a dream, man. I was at Walmart and all hell broke loose, man. We just had to take off running,
Like that too.
So we don't know where the hell we gonna be at, man. So that's why you don't put your trust in your possessions. Even though you may have some things, you put your trust in your heart by Shem Shai, man. And not every brother gonna be able to even gather resources, because every brother ain't stable financially. You have some brothers that really can't afford to get all of those things, So that's why it's best at the end of the day is just put your trust in the Lord, man. Because the Lord is the one that's going to look out for us. Hey, the Lord can have manna rain from heaven. It could be where you don't got nothing, you can't find nothing, and then it just rain manna from heaven, man. Hey, the Lord did it before. That's why they got the idea of that movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where they had food raining from heaven. They got that from the scriptures, man. So the Lord can do that. He can have an angel appear to you, give you food. He can have you come across a brother that could look out for you. Hey, we about to see the power of the Lord, man. We're about to see divine intervention in these last days, man.
And like we saw in the account with Elijah, the Lord can pretty much either have food to where the nutrients of it just carry, you be full for a long time, or he can quench our spirit to want to be hungry. Like, hey, the Lord gonna intensify y'all's spirit to be hungry. Y'all gonna be like, as soon as y'all miss 3 meals, y'all, oh fuck. But the account with Elijah where he ate some meat and whatnot, he said he carried
he went in the strength of that meat
40 days, man. You know, that's a long time, man. You eat a
Yeah.
meal and you good for 40 days.
Yeah.
Man. You know?
And the Lord can do that for us, man. You know, nothing is impossible to the Heavenly Father. And like it says in Romans, if the Most High be for us, prophecy. But we ain't, man, you know, in the back of our head, man, what am I going to do? You know, just trust on the Lord, man. That's all we can do. And the Lord will put you through things to show that He's with you, to build your faith up. That's what, you know, I was speaking with the brother, y'all was talking about this, man. You know, you know, and we was on one accord with it. You know, we pretty much at the point, man, you know, with the little experience we have in the faith, that when you go through shit, don't even allow the flesh to overtake you. Don't even get in that depressed, you know, what am I gonna do spirit, man. Just run to the Lord. You know, brothers know a little situation I just dealt with. Hey, the Lord helped me out speedily, man. Speedily.
Yeah.
You know? And I was able to get it done. So, hey, the Lord will put you through things just so He can deliver you out of it, just to show you His power, man. And that's why, you know, prayer is important, man, which we've been speaking on that the past few weeks, you know, of camp, man. When you go through something, pray to the Lord, man. Don't be in that depressed, you through in the spirit, you know, you talking with brothers, and you, oh, man, I'm catching hell, man. And that shit can spread, man. That shit could put other brothers in the low spirit. You want to be in that spirit, you know, I'm going through this shit, hey, but the Lord going to deliver me out of it. You know, I'm going to pray to the Lord. You know, you can ask brothers to pray for you, throw a prayer up, and, hey, the Lord going to come through. So that's why we know during Jacob's trouble, hey, if the Lord been helping us out now, imagine what He's going to do during Jacob's trouble. You know, so you got it.
It says, behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah, so the servants are going to rejoice. Why are the servants of the Lord going to rejoice? Because we ready to unplug from this shit, man. We ready for all hell to break loose. Brothers is tired of paying bills, man. Going to work. Every time you get paid, it's gone. You know, hey, a lot of us, you know, we, you know, because we subject to payments, we pretty much working for free. As soon as you get paid, it's going on bills. You know, you might have like $50 you can spend on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to rejoice because we know that these things have to happen before the kingdom comes. When they push the Karagma, when the war of Armageddon is declared, we're going to rejoice because we know that these are prophecies that got to manifest before Yahweh Shah comes, you know? So that's why we're going to rejoice, because we know that rest is coming, man. Like the scriptures say in Hebrews, there remaineth a rest, you know, for the people of the Lord, man. We have rest coming, and it's going to be an eternal rest, eternal vacation, man. You know, like on this side, you know, if you got it to where you could go to the beach a couple days, that shit go by fast, and you can't even really enjoy it because, you know, you gotta, you know, put things in the schedule. And, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you back on time to go to work.
Still gotta deal with traffic.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with traffic. You gotta deal with, you know, wait times. You know, then you gotta make sure your ass back home so you can go back to work.
Hey, you better budget your fucking money, you know? That's
Yeah.
another thing, you know, money.
But see, in the kingdom, we're gonna be free from all that shit. Hey, we're gonna have, hey, Yahweh Shah gonna give us planets, man. We're gonna have planets. Hey, you wanna go to a beach, man? You got a special beach on this planet you could go to. You got a beach palace here, you know, underwater palace here. Hey, we're gonna have ownership of everything, man. So we just gonna live and enjoy life. But you got it, bro.
Yep.
So it said, my servant shall rejoice, ye shall be ashamed. Those that rejected this word, those that fell out, those that was talking shit, scoffing, they're gonna be ashamed because they're gonna see the power of the Lord upon His men, man. And you gonna be rejected. You know, you got it.
Yep. Verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Yeah, so hey, that's how you gonna be, you know, 2/3 of our people, man. You gonna be depressed, crying,
Boo-hoo.
you know,
Yeah,
mad as hell that your life done went to shit, you know. And that's mainly gonna affect those of our people that's heavily invested in this world, man, that got a career. You know, you black women, that you doctors and nurses and surgeons, you know, you got all these, you know, career-based jobs where you getting good salary, hey, you gonna lose all that shit, man. Jake that then sold out, they got millions of dollars. Cause the dollar is gonna be worthless real soon, man. They about to set up this digital currency. And when they get the money digital, then they can say, you gotta take the corrupt. Because once your money digital, what the hell you gonna do unless you got, you know, unless you prepared to barter. You know, you got gold and silver and things of that nature, you know. But hey, a majority of people in that day, even if you got it, they just gonna off your ass and take it. You know, they ain't gonna be willing to do, what's it called? Yeah, pretty much a trade, an exchange. They gonna say, you got what on you? They gonna cock that gun, man. Or they might steal on your ass. You know, hey, that's the time we coming into, man. You ain't gonna be able to barter with these demons out here. You know what I'm saying? If you think you're gonna be out here on some shit, bro, if you really think you're gonna be out here on some shit in Jacob's Trouble, where you going up to people and you like, what, you know, you got some food, I got some gold, I got some silver, I got this pouch right here, you know, full of gold, man, they gonna take that shit, man. You know, cause it's gonna be lawless. Yeah. You know? Ain't gonna be no 911. Now that may help, that may work out for some brothers, you know, cause some brothers got it, but once again, we put our trust in the Lord, man. The Lord said we gonna be more precious than fine gold anyway. So we gonna be the gold, you know? But you got it, bro.
That's right. That's the one.
All right, let's get the second Esdras 16:22, I believe.
All right, second Esdras chapter 16, starting at verse 22. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Yeah, because things getting cheap. You know, you got big ass TVs, 65-inch TVs, cheap as hell. You know, things of that sort is becoming cheap. You know, but that's not necessarily a good thing. You know, you got cars, certain cars becoming cheap. You know, certain sports cars not even expensive as they used to be. That's not a good thing though. You know, because those things may be becoming cheap, but food, you know, things you need to survive is about to skyrocket, man. And inflation is only getting worse and worse and worse, man. I'm constantly seeing high prices and, you know, gas shooting up again, you know. Hey, but real soon we about to be in hyperinflation, man, where one day a gallon of milk may be $10, then the next day it's gonna be $15. Then you know, the next day is $25 for a gallon. Yep. And then the next day, hey, we only got 4 left, you know. So if you want one, you know, you can only buy one, and it's $40. The next thing you know, a motherfucker selling expired milk, expired food. This is what cause in Samaria they was selling shit, man, animal shit, for 3 square pieces of silver. That's a whole lot of damn money for some animal shit, man. You know? So imagine during this time where it's gonna be worse than that. And you want this, it expired 5 months ago, but hey, it's a half gallon. You can still drink this shit. You know? And motherfuckers gonna be so desperate, they're gonna say, you know what, man? I'll take it. You know?
Kidney beans.
Yeah. Old ass kidney beans, man.
Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices.
Hey, that's how hyperinflation works, man. It just keeps going up. That's why it's called hyperinflation. Yeah. You know? It's really gonna be like that, man. Hey, throughout the day the price is gonna be shooting up. Yeah. And they're gonna be making up, they're gonna be adding the price because like the brother was they gonna have to benefit somehow. Yeah. And it's gonna get to a point where they're not making no benefits. So they just gonna foreclose their shit, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna shut it all down.
That actually happened in Germany after World War I, where they had to pay so-called like reparations and shit, you know, because they lost the war and all that shit. But they said at different restaurants and shit, their currency got so devalued, they wouldn't even put prices on menus because somebody could go in and sit down, and by the time they leave, the price would have changed. Yeah, that's how fast it was moving. That's an example of hyperinflation. Yeah. So, you know, hey, there's nothing new under the sun. It happened in the past. We ain't speaking no foreign language, man. We ain't speaking like some shit. It's just impossible. It's coming, man.
And during those times, man, like the Great Depression and all that, people thought it was the end. Yeah. People thought, man, this is the end, man.
Esau was in
peril. You know, because crime was at an all-time high. Yep. But see, this time it's going to be worse than all of that, man. You know, you gonna have men out here just doing what the hell they want to do. These prisons, man, it's gonna be like heaven to them.
Yep.
They get out, they can do whatever. They ain't gotta worry about going back to prison. You know, they gonna come out here, bro. They gonna see these women the way they dress, and they gonna grab and take it, man.
Yep.
Then they gonna eat them.
Yep.
You know, cause prison is it's a whole nother world in there, man. You got people that do shit like that.
Yep.
That'll kill you and cook your ass, man. Hey, the Lord got spirits created for vengeance, man, that when they get out here, hey, they gonna have fun.
Yep.
You know? But you got it, bro.
Alright, and it says, I'll start to read the whole thing up.
I mainly want you to jump to the
Oh, it's
point.
on 21. Oh, you said start 22.
Yeah, jump straight to the point.
Alright, so yeah, this say Exodus chapter 16, verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So many people out here gonna die of famine, man, and that's like the brother read in Lamentations, the 4th chapter. That's a slow, painful death, and eventually you ain't even gonna have no energy to move, man. You just gonna lay there and die. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Picking at your ass.
Yup.
Vultures.
Yep. They gonna be swirling your ass, waiting on you to give up the spirit. You know how flies getting on you, maggots, all kind of bugs fucking with you. You know, parasites on you.
Yeah, that's why
Fucking
him be
cool as
over there
hell.
having the flies flying. They say hungry. They don't even swallow them away.
These mud cakes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people gonna have them coupons that you get.
Yeah.
They sent to your house for like Hardee's and shit. People gonna have them shit. They just gonna stare at them. Man, I wish I could eat that shit, man. That shit looks so good. You know, they just gonna stare at that shit. You know?
That's right. That's right.
So it said, many shall die of famine, but those that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So if you somehow escape it, you done stocked up on food, you got bunkers, you got all kind of resources, can die because, you know, the nuclear missiles, man, or you may get zapped by a chariot. You know, so hey, if you're not the elect, you're gonna die sooner. Hey, everybody is here for judgment, man.
Yep.
The only ones that's gonna escape death is the elect. You know, so you got newborns out here that's being born. They born for judgment, man. They gonna get cooked in that day. You know,
Solid.
infants. Hey, and this is graphic to the masses, but like the brother quoted the scripture, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. We understand the Lord don't give a damn about your age. You know, the Lord don't see as man see you. You know, man will look at it, oh, that's a baby. That baby's so innocent. They were just born. What could they have done? And the Heavenly Father sent them here for something they did in the past, man, to be judged. You know, to get cooked on the skillet. That's their judgment, man. To get cut up, to, whatever, man. To get sold. Hey, people gonna be doing that. You know, you give me some food, I'll give you my son. I'll give you my daughter. You know? People gonna be, hey, remember that video of this guy? He did it on YouTube. It's 2 parts to it. It's called This Is How It Will Happen, some shit like that. And he pretty much telling a story, you know, of a guy and his family, of shit they had to do when all hell broke loose. And one part of the story was, you know, he had to sell his daughter into prostitution just for, you know, food for his family, man. So you're gonna have people doing that. You know, I don't have no goal, I don't have anything like that, but look, I got a daughter. You can do whatever you want to do to her. You know, you can make money off of her. Just give her some food. People gonna be doing that, man. That's how bad it's gonna be. You got it. That's how bad it's gonna be out here, man. Hey, the Lord about to truly humble these people. It's about to be all out judgment out here. You got it.
Right, verse 23, it says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung.
Yeah, the dead shall be cast out as dung, man. So you gonna have dead bodies out here like animal feces, man. You go to a park where they got dogs, it's normal to see dog shit in the grass. That's how it's gonna be with dead bodies soon, man. They're gonna be like shit in the grass, man. Oh, there's another dead body. Oh, there's another one. Hey, one brother, one elder, he was out there teaching and some shit went down. and you know, pretty much it was dead bodies out there. He said he was stepping over them, looking at them, making sure they wasn't any brothers, you know. Hey, it's gonna be like that out here, man. You know, gonna be stepping over dead Hey, people gonna be so hungry, they gonna be grabbing them, wrapping them up, putting them on their shoulders, taking them home. You know, throwing them on the grill. Hey, people gonna be in that grill spirit, man. You know, cause it's grill your ass. Yeah, old school. Start a fire over some sticks and rotate your shit, man. How you tied up? Hey, that's what's gonna happen. You got it, bro. That's what's gonna happen, man.
And it says, and there shall be no man to comfort them.
Yeah, there shall be no man to comfort them, cause it ain't gonna be no funerals. You know, you ain't gonna have men out here trying to comfort you. You know, comfort these women. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Man, like the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. People ain't gonna give a fuck, man. Ain't gonna be no more good Samaritans, no more simps. You know?
Right.
People gonna be all for themselves, man. It's gonna be a lot of deception out here, and women gonna be the most vulnerable. Because they are the weaker vessel, man, according to the scriptures.
Hello.
You know? According to the scriptures, man. So they're gonna be out here through, looking for a man of the Lord, man. Cause these men out here, they're gonna be deceiving them, to capture them, to use them, to eat them, or to try to use them to, like in that movie, The Book of Eli, to use them to bait other men, you know? But women are gonna be used in that day. Women gonna know that they're nothing but property, man. You know, that's all you are. You know, the Lord didn't create you to be out here doing your own thing, you know, trying to be on the same level of a man. You were created to be a helpmeet to a man, to one man. You know, and that's when women are the most happiest. But, you know, you women about to be through out here. You got it.
All right, and it says, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
Yeah, the earth shall be wasted, the city shall be cast down. Glass, because people gonna be busting in these shits trying to find food, man. Trying to find whatever they can find. So you gonna have like this restaurant right here, you gonna have the windows, the door, everything busted, you know. And the people, you know, the family-owned companies, you know, they gonna try to, you know, board that shit up and live in it, you know, try to defend it. But eventually they gonna get overran. Hey, like in that Purge movie, remember they was on top of the store? You know, they had it boarded up and shit. You gonna have people trying to do that, trying to defend their shit. You know what I'm saying? But eventually they gonna get overran. So, hey, it's gonna be like that, man. And people gonna, you know, like the scripture said, they shall run to and fro to hear the words of the Lord, man. People gonna want to find the prophets, but the prophets gonna be somewhere off the radar, man, doing miracles, exalting, glorifying Yahweh by Shem Al-Shah, being taken care of, man. You gonna hear the men of the Lord. Yeah, man, those men, you know, there's men out here, they got power, man. You know, they call on their God and they're able to make food, you know, they're able to, you know, if we could just find one of those men, you know, we'll be good.
Yeah, that's gonna be some people's mission, especially young women.
Yep.
They gonna be rolling. Yeah, they gonna be rolling in little groups, man.
Yep, trying to get you to marry them, trying to get you to pop them. Cause women, they're smart. They're, you know, and how to. That's why they know if they could get, you know, I'm gonna use these wicked women for an example. They know if they have their titties out, their cleavage showing, and they go to these basketball games, they can attract the athlete. They know how to attract a man with money, you know, get pregnant by him, and then put them on child support. So now they got money coming in for 18 years.
Oh, they good.
Women are wise in doing wickedness. So they're gonna be wise when it comes to the men of the Lord. Yeah. If I could get him to impregnate me, if I could get him, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be forced to take care of me. He's gonna have to take care of me, you know? So you're gonna have, they just too far gone in this world. But you gotta go.
Says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yeah, because a lot of these men gonna die. They're gonna die in the war. They're gonna die in the famine. It's gonna be a shortage of men, so you're gonna be forced to share a man. Isaiah 4:1. Because it ain't gonna be a lot of men out here. hey, it might be 20 women, and say it's just us 3 brothers, you know, got 20 women out here, you know, they all gonna be like, man, you know, just, you know, I'll be the 3rd wife, I'll be the 4th wife, I'll be the 5th wife. If you hit them with that, a man can only be with one woman, right? I can't cheat, right?
Right.
I can't cheat, so I can only take one.
Yep.
They ain't gonna be on that shit. No, it's okay. You know, I'll be the 2nd wife. You know, then that's when women gonna want to get in order, man. But as of right now, while shit is still so-called normal, they gonna continue to be wicked.
Yep.
That's why we ain't gonna see a change. We're not gonna see a change until all hell breaks loose, man. All these women, like just Pearly, they just doing that shit so they can get a check, man. So they can get views and attention. They really don't mean that shit. Because if she meant it, she would have been married and had kids.
She would have been. She wouldn't really be diligent in posting.
She wouldn't have all the time to do that shit. And she got spirits on her, bro. I seen a video of her where her face was looking all fucked up. You know?
She got, bro. I saw one video. She was doing a tour of her family house, bro.
Yeah.
That bitch got money, bro. Her family got money.
Yeah.
Like they come from like wealth, bro. They got some big ass mansion somewhere with a bunch of land and shit. She just do that shit, you know, on the side.
Oh, you know, cause women would do anything to go viral. You know, that's why you got women on the internet showing their nipples, showing their ass.
Yeah.
They'll do anything to go viral, man.
Yeah, it's another one. It's a Ishmaelite chick. And I be listening to what she be saying. I'm like, that's how I know it's a bullshit. Yeah. You know, cause it's the page called Marriage is Halal or some shit.
Yeah.
And she'll be talking, and she's like, and now at first it made sense, like, you know, get your husband another wife, something, you know. Then one time she was talking about some, you know, you should make sure you empty your husband load 3 times a day. I'm like, wait, all right now, bitch, you just talking, man. That don't even sound practical to your ass, but you know they doing that shit for, you know, for views, man, for shock value.
You know, they just want to pop a bitch and get her pregnant, and they pop another bitch, get her pregnant, and you got Jake out here on shit like that, man. Grimy ass niggas just getting all these bitches pregnant, knowing they don't have the resources to take care of them. That's why the law is so important, man. Because in the law, you can't have another wife unless you can take care of her.
Yep.
You know. You couldn't be a man that's barely getting by, and here it is, you getting other women. First of all, you would have to go to her father, and her father would see if you able to take care of his daughter. And that's how it's supposed to be. But you don't want your daughter with a man that he ain't shit. You know, so the law is very important, man. But see, here in Babylon, you know, these women, they just, you know, they horny and they're attracted to the wrong men. They're attracted to men they see on TV and these music videos, you know, and then they get with them and realize they ain't shit.
Yep.
And then they want to say, oh, men ain't shit, I'm dating girls now. These women get all bugged out, man, you know. And I seen a lot of bitches do that. I'm going gay, you know, because these men ain't shit, I'm going gay. And she dealing with pookies, man. Yep. Of course you gonna think men ain't shit, because look at the men you dealing with. And the type of men, the high caliber men that you wish you could get, they definitely ain't gonna want your ran through ass.
Yep.
So yeah, you forced to deal with pookies and go so-called gay, whatever. What you got, bro?
Alright, it's verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
Hold on, Salaka, bro. Read it again.
Alright, it's 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms.
The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. You got it?
It says the women shall mourn, having no husbands.
Yeah, the women shall mourn, having no husbands. That's how you know it's gonna be bad. Because like the brother sent earlier, you know, that little sign, I don't need a man. That's a heavy quote by these women in Babylon. I don't need a man because they got Esau. They got the government that'll help them. You know, give them food stamps, Section 8. Child support, you know, if they look decent, they could get an OnlyFans, you know, set up their own business, marketing, selling feet pictures, you know, they could become P's, you know, sell the box, you know, they can get an easy job, a high-paying job, where they're not doing shit, they're just in the office somewhere, in the AC while the men busting their ass. You know, they could get a team lead, supervisor position. they don't got no experience in it, but because they look good, you know, and they a woman, so women got it easy here. So that's why women are in this spirit of I don't need a man. But see, all hell gonna break loose, man. Where men gonna adapt. Men gonna know, hey, I gotta. If it come down to it, I gotta kill. It's gonna be kill or be killed, man. See, men gonna adapt. The strongest of the men gonna adapt. These. That's why I say through the spirit, these simps gonna be the first ones to die when all hell break loose, because they gonna be trying to protect a red through hoe, man. You know, and her kids. You know, but see, the men that understand. Look, yeah, Dr. Thrumar, that demon. He a demon, man. That's what he is. You know, Dr. Thrumar Johnson. But
You gonna find that suspicious.
yeah, guys like him, he ain't gonna make it. You know? But see, you women, you're not gonna have no more help. You're not gonna be able to call 911. Cause that's another thing these women got. They got 911. You know, hey, we seen it one time. We was leaving the bar. This guy, he got into it with his woman, and she was on some disrespectful shit. So he like, you know, grabbed her up like, you know, you my woman, come on, let's go. And some cops, they grabbed him and threw him on the ground, bro.
The fuck out of here, man.
And arrested him, you know? All because he was checking his woman. But see, you women ain't gonna have that no more. You're not gonna have 911. You're not gonna have the simp niggas that's ready to tee off on a guy for you in hopes to get your number. You know, you ain't gonna be able to go to the emergency hospital. You know, you just gonna be through. You gonna need a man of the Lord. So that's why I said they shot more having no helpers, man. Cause nobody gonna wanna help you and your badass kids. You know, cause you gonna know that, hey, cause now you may find a guy that he'll be stepdad just for the pussy. He'll be a stepfather. You know, he got a place to stay, can drive your car. You know, you can find that now. But when all hell breaks loose, a man ain't gonna want to deal with you and your kids. And if he do, he got evil motives. He gonna kill your kids, eat them, and then kill you. But you got it.
And it says, their daughters shall mourn having no helper,
Yep, more having no helpers. You got it.
and the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Yep, so you're gonna have a lot of men that's gonna die of famine and die of war. Like the brother mentioned, Ukraine did another draft. Hey, a draft gonna happen here. Because they haven't been reaching their numbers in the military of goals each year. So they're gonna draft not just men, but women too. And that's when you women gonna try to resort back in the kitchen. You're gonna try to get pregnant. You know, you got women in the military, they gonna be crying, wanting to come home. Nah, your ass going overseas, you know, to die over there. Okay? So that's what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a shortage of men out there. So they're gonna be running to the men of the Lord, getting the stuff on them. And it's gonna get to the point, bro, where we gonna miss the days where we was deprived during Jacob's trouble. Cause you gonna get annoyed at all these women in your face, man. Everywhere you go, you got a bitch begging, you know, please, my kids. That shit gonna get annoying, bro. You gonna wanna be off the radar. You know, you got crackhead bitches approaching you, you know.
Cause we ain't about to just take any woman that
Hell
walk
no.
up on us, man.
Hell no.
That ain't the spirit bros in. So
No, especially when our values shoot up.
Yeah.
See, right now, you know, bros are, you know, we in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when our values shoot up, bro, when the Lord make us more pressed and fine gold, hey, we gonna have priorities, man. Hey, we focus on ourselves.
yeah.
We ain't worried about you.
Yeah, that conversation of what do you bring to the table, that shit gonna be null and void.
Oh man,
You know? all these bitches, cause you see on the damn social media and shit, I ain't gotta bring nothing. I am the table. I'm pretty. I'm this. I'm that.
Yup.
Nah, bitch, that ain't gonna be enough in that day, man.
Yeah, hey, you ain't even gonna be pretty in that day, cause the Lord gonna take away the Bath and Body Works. He gonna take away the Colgate.
Yeah.
He gonna take away the floss. He gonna take away the shaver, the shaving cream.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna take away the mascara,
The hair
the
weave.
umbrellas, the weaves. So you women gonna be looking like brute beasts. Hey, the Lord is gonna make it easy for us to reject you.
Yup.
Cause here it is, we're seeing how these women really think. These women getting exposed on the internet, and then the Lord gonna make it easy because we're gonna be physically disgusted by you. It ain't gonna be hard because it ain't gonna be like you got a bad bitch approaching you. She got her hair done, nails done, skin look good, you know, nice outfit. These bitches gonna be through, man. Period blood on them, period blood on their shirt. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna make it easy for us to reject you. Now the women that we do clean up is because the Lord gonna have it work out because they're of the elect lady. Because we're gonna have all the power, man. The Lord is with us. What can a bitch say to you, man?
Right.
We got Yahweh Bashim Shai with us. Bitch, I don't need you. It's women overseas the Lord gonna give us, man. Hey, women is the last thing that we gonna be thinking about in Jacob's trouble, because we gonna know that the Lord got us, man. We're gonna get young virgins, man. So we ain't gonna be stunting these hoes. But see, we're gonna have the power to clean them up and feed them, you know, and they gonna want that. What you gotta do?
All right, verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. You want me in it right there?
Yeah. Salaki,
Yeah, man. So yeah, hard times is coming for you women, man. You know, hard times is coming for you women, man. And you know, eventually, you know, it's all gonna lead up. Cause Jacob's trouble, you know, famine. This is all a lead up to Esau being taken out of power. You know, cause the Lord got to take this devil out, man. Cause this devil, like the brother was saying earlier, man, they about to start rolling out. Here it is. We already eating GMO. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
We already eating genetically modified organisms. We're not even eating real food yet. That's not enough to this devil. This devil want to give you some shit he done made in the lab, man. That's what we about to, you know. I mean, Lord willing, we don't eat that shit, man. But they did get the approval. So they about to start putting this on the shelves and the restaurants. I mean, Lord willing, you know, the Lord just speed this thing up, man. Cause the Lord ain't about to have us here eating lab grown meat, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord ain't gonna have it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they already kind of got that shit like the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah.
Shit like that. That's lab grown meat, man. That's GMO meat.
Yeah, but god damn though, bro. Like, the Lord ain't about to do us like that though,
And
man.
to the spirit, they had to do that because remember they was killing up all them chicken, all them cows and shit. This is something that they were forcing, man.
Yeah, well, everything is made in a lab and artificial. Like even certain drinks, it'll say artificially flavored, artificial grade.
But the meat, though, no.
Yeah, the meat, though.
Wow,
like,
bro.
god damn, next thing you know, it's gonna be artificial bread. Even though everything is fake, man. That's why the Lord got to take this devil out, man.
This ain't living.
Esau got to go. You know?
This ain't living.
Esau is destroying everything, man. So the Heavenly Father is getting ready to do away with this devil. You know, let's get that in Revelation. We'll close with that. The Lord is getting ready to take Esau out, man. And the way he's going to take him out is going to be very dramatic. You know, it's going to be very, very divine. You're going to know that it's a power out of your understanding that's doing this. You know? You didn't find it? Destroy him that destroys the earth. Starting that first.
Oh yeah, I got it. All right. Yeah, this Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Yeah, because these nations, they don't want to go down. So they're going to be mad when Yahweh shall come. They're going to be scared and afraid, but they also going to be like, damn, our time is over. You know? We thought we was next.
All right. And it says, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets.
Yeah, that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, because a reward is coming. You got it.
And to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great.
Yep.
And shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Yeah, shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Esau is destroying the earth, man, with these chemtrails. With they call it global warming when it's really them doing it. But they'll try to say, see, Esau is a hypocrite. They'll say that we're causing it, but really it's these devils causing that shit, man. And now and that's why also they want to tax your carbon. They want to have a carbon tax. Or you breathing too much, you know. Well, really it's this. Hey, Esau is a devil, man. You breathing too much. That's what's causing global warming. because you breathing too much.
That's
You need to
bullshit.
stop breathing so much. When this devil got chemtrails, they dumping oil in the ocean, oil in the water. You know, they got trash just floating on the water. They say it's the size of Paris.
Wow.
You know, this devil didn't brought so much destruction to the earth when the earth was a paradise, man. Eden, you know, which the Garden of Eden, that's the whole earth, man. You know, the whole earth was a paradise. It wasn't just one location. You know, the whole earth was a paradise, man. You know, and Esau didn't destroy the earth. You know, that's why it don't take two strong men to carry a cluster of grapes no more. Because Esau didn't work on the earth so much, didn't get an earth of rest to rejuvenate so it can give forth, you know, strength. Esau done destroyed every damn thing, man. But yeah, he want to make it seem like it's our fault, you know, when he done did all this shit. So the time is gonna come where the Lord is gonna take Esau out of power, man. We're not gonna be eating no lab-grown meat. We ain't gonna be drinking no chemically purified water out of a plastic bottle. Because in the ancient world, we stored our water in, you know, urns, you know, pots, you know, of copper. You know, if you was well off, you would store it in silver or gold, you know.
It had health benefits to it.
But we wasn't storing no damn plastic. And we had, you know, wells, you know, we had streams with minerals in the water to where you could just go and drink it. Esau done took everything out, man. He got all the gold in a fucking vault, man. Because he greedy. He don't want nobody else to have it but him. But the time is coming where the Lord gonna take this devil out, man. You know? Yeah, we about to wrap it up. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
Oh no, I was gonna mention Esau getting
That ain't no deal, bro. That's a damn mission, man.
Mastodon. But you know, these damn elites and these celebrities is getting exposed because they talk about how, you know, us as a population is producing so much CO2 and shit, and how it has to be controlled. But they be pulling up to these Bilderberg meetings and shit in their private jets, and they private jets be pushing out in like a 15, 20, 30-minute trip enough CO2, basically the equivalent of what one person would put out in an entire year, man. So you being a fucking hypocrite.
Yep.
Y'all being hypocrites, and hey, you know, you being exposed. So I wanted to add that, man. They talking about some CO2 emissions. You know, they was going through all these different celebrities. They'll just go to like the equivalent of going from like from Greenville to Anderson, but they'll jump on a plane for like 17 minutes, and it puts out enough CO2 for one person in a year, man, according to them. So, and they doing that shit all the time, jumping in their jets and shit.
Yes, hey, you saw the double, man. You know, but Lord willing, this was an edifying and exhorting count. And with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. We're almost out of here. Stay strong. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.